Hey everybody, this is Alzorath, and welcome back to Diablo 2! You may notice I have a different helmet. That's because I have upgraded to yet another Frost Nova helmet. This one has more defense. I currently don't have great defense, but it's not the worst ever. I still need to find a 2-socket armor to use, and she's riding in the air again. I don't know why she likes signing her name like that. But anyway, we are almost at the point where we can use a Savage War Scythe. I have replaced the belt as well. I was gambling a little bit. It got me some fire resistance, which I desperately need for this act, but we still don't have much fire resistance. We're level 27. We should hit level 28 by the time we get to Izual. So hopefully that will work out all right. I'm going to go ahead and chop away these cliff lurkers because they will get a little bit in the way, and we do want to get rid of the corpulents before they can eat their corpses as well. Thankfully, we do enough damage that, yeah, we don't have to worry about them dying quickly, because they'll tend to do that to just 2 or 3 hits. Unless we get like really bad rolls on our swings, which is likely, considering we have such a swing difference in the weapons. Well, such a damage gap in weapons, I mean, sorry. And he's gonna go running away and spitting the corpse at us if we don't kill him. There we go. Just keeping an eye out for extra lovely little bits of armor here. Let our mercenary do a little bit of work while I turn my headphones down because they are awfully loud today, and I don't know why. Probably because I had them up while I was listening to the YouTubes. Do we want to use those healing potions just yet? Yes. Because those guys are going to do a lot of damage to me. They're not going to do too much to our minion there. And they are focusing on us, unfortunately. I wish our minion would take a little bit of the heat off of us, but there is no way for him to aggro them. They're just on me like a fly on crap, honestly. So that's going to be a thing for a while. Let's see. Corpulent, not too hard to deal with. We are getting a little bit of experience from this. Not amazing amounts, but enough that we can just kind of continue on through here and not stress about having to grind too much to get where we want to be. Cliff lurkers are not a problem. Neither are the flesh spawners. We can take those out relatively quickly. Another rune. We're getting a lot of runes on this particular guy, so that's a good thing. I'm never going to complain about extra runes, even if they are a little bit in the way. I can always combine them into other things later on if I need a specific rune. And flesh spawners, again, another easy thing. They do pop out little fleshy guys, which unfortunately are a little bit irritating because they don't give us experience, but yeah, it's still not that bad. And still no armor. I'm purposely breaking open like skull piles and stuff like that just for that reason, just so I can see more drops. There's a well-hung skeleton. You could say he's got a bone. Yeah, I made a horrible joke. Yeah, you can make fun of me in the comments for it if you want. I don't really care. I will make bad puns left and right. That one was highly inappropriate and I apologize, but still. Bad jokes is bad jokes. Let's go ahead and kick those guys around. We are losing life at a fairly alarming rate. Hopefully I will get this level up soon and just be able to equip that other scythe and then just start dumping left and right into life. I don't think we'll need to upgrade our stats any further than that. Not for this difficulty at least. So the rest of our points after we get that war scythe on our side are going to be pretty much into the vitality pool, so we can start surviving even more. I would like to get around like 35 before facing Bale with this. That's just kind of the general goal right now. I might bump it up to Players 8 and do some grinding off screen just to make sure I can get there, but Act 5 is usually pretty good for experience even if you are in Players 1. So I'm not going to be too worried about this. There's a saber. There's a breastplate. I highly doubt it's going to be 2-socket, though. Let's drop that in there. Yeah, it's ethereal. That sucks pants. Might want to take some of our magic find stuff off, in fact, to actually have a higher chance at getting the socketed gear. But at the same time, I would much rather have unique than a stealth, so... But I would love to have 100 and something defense from armor rather than just, I believe this is 50 something, if I remember correctly. Let's go ahead and drink one of those potions. and keep moving on out. I just got to run around the flank of this area, not the flank, the perimeter of this area, and figure out exactly where those stairs are, because there's really nothing in the outer steps that interests us. It's just one of those things that we kind of have to cross through to get to the areas that do interest us. And it is giving us decent experience, so I'm not going to complain too much. A little fun story. I have a friend who I used to play Diablo 2 with, named Dory, that actually ended up getting a character update. I think it was like 30-something or 40-something back in the original days of Diablo 2 in normal difficulty Act 4, which was unheard of back then, because usually you'd want to be moving on in Nightmare by level 30. But she just kept leveling up. She got up to a decent level without ever beating Diablo. I think it was kind of an interesting thing, but cool person to play with. And once she got going, she actually got pretty dangerous in the game. She was pretty good at it. Ended up losing her to World of Warcraft, though. So, yay, World of Warcraft. Stealing souls. One person at a time. Oh, wow, more skulls. Just gonna kill you and drop that in our belt. Yeah, we're good. Almost level 28. We might put one more level into dexterity just so we can get rid of some of these charms. But right now, I'm not really leaning towards that. We might need the room, but I highly doubt it, because we already have most of the gear we absolutely need. It's just more like we want to improve. And okay, I spent a lot of time gambling for a rare plated belt. That one's crap. Lordy. Failed at that one. Of course, it's on the right side because we started on the left. That is how it is supposed to go. We got to explore every inch before we can find where we're going. This one's not too bad. We got a champion Doom Knight here. Not super concerned about him because he is just another melee guy. I'm more concerned about some of these other enemies here, like the mana drainers and stuff. Doomcasters are a little bit irritating. Not so bad on a Barbarian, but definitely bad on other characters. And this shrine should help out with a lot of enemies we're going to encounter, especially those Balrogs. Well, Venom Lords. They're Balrogs. They're just Balrog guys. And down here to the flesh spawner, so you stop spawning flesh. This fire, as you can see, I can actually stand in the fire if I actually, have decent resistances. So it is a matter of entirely resistances here that is causing me to lose so horribly to those guys and lose so horribly to the shamans. There you go. Lovely. You're going to die as well. Yeah, it gives us 75% resist to the fires. And we shouldn't have to worry about Venom Lords until it goes away. Which should be probably in about 10 seconds, if I had to guess. Maybe 15. Small charm. We'll take the identify scroll to identify it as well. Boom. Poison resist. It's better than nothing. I'll use it in there. I can always use more resistances. I wish I would have found a lot more fire resist, though. That would have been probably the best thing for me. Let's see. War Spear. That might be better for him. Let's pick that up and check it real quick. We're going to lose the fire resist, but I'm not so worried about it. 11 to 46. No amp damage on it. It does a lot more damage, though. So maybe we should. I'll keep this for just a minute in case. See how much more damage he does with that. Oh, we still have the fire resistance up. That's always a good thing. We are getting hit by a lot of other guys, so need to be a little bit aware of that. He's not doing much worse. He's not doing much better either with it, so... Oh, that amp damage just helps me so much. Yes, you guys are shooting fire at me. And it's damage per second, so if I just stand there, it's going to start really adding up, especially when all of you are shooting at once. Crude Greaves, not what I want. I just want 2-socket heavy armor. That's all I'm really asking for here. Something with a lot of defense, rather than just 52. Let's see. Do I have any more potions? That's a big negative there, Ghost Rider. So I am running out of potions. I do need to be a little bit more conscious of it then, I guess. Just something you gotta do. Doomcaster down, Trap Souls down, just cutting everybody to pieces. looking for the gifts that I actually desire. Speed'em. Sweet'em, speed'em. I might go ahead and actually bump that off of my inventory, the amp damage thing. It is useful against bosses as well, especially if I can get them zoned in on me. Yeah, I'm going to switch back. He's not doing much worse with it. 35 to 77 versus 50 to 129. He has more resist with that, though. Yeah, we'll keep it. We'll keep the amp damage thing just for now. It's probably costing us him killing things, but yeah, whatever. I'm good either way. Flesh spawner is not a huge threat, and we do have a bunch of venom lords here, which are a huge threat. I need to move back as soon as they start infernoing, unfortunately, because they are sending me to hell. There we go. Well, I already am in hell, but they're killing me. There's a regular splint mail. Not what I'm looking for either, game. Oh, we have the stats for this, and boom, 80-80. So you are going to go into our alt slot, and that gives us 73 to 184 just raw damage, which is going to be a lot better once we get other things involved. You're going to go down there. And tree-wise, we're level 28, so we don't really need to dump into a whole lot of things. Could use Iron Skin for even more defense, but it's not going to help us that much later on. It's that natural resistance that's going to help us later on. So combat mastery, more polearms. Just for more just raw natural damage. Low quality tower shield is not what I was asking for either. Diamond for a potentially other scythe would be good as well. And that is slightly painful. I could actually put some lifesteal onto that other scythe as well, now that I think about it. Could put a skull on there. If I get an am, I could put an am in there, and that would give me a lot of lifesteal. That's 7%. So that would be a lot better now that I think about it. Are you attacking my minion or me? I think you're attacking me. Oh god, no. There you go. Oh, nope, he's focusing on me. So you get to go ahead and focus on the boss here while I am running around in circles like a chicken. There you go. This guy has a lot of life regardless. So let's go ahead and start tanking him. We should be able to finish him off before it's too much of a hassle for us. I wish we had a little bit of Crushing Blow, but that's a little hard to come by. Crushing Blow would be absolutely amazing versus Izual, because it's percent life based, whereas critical is just double damage. I would much rather take off a good quarter of his life in a single hit than to just keep here doing double damage to him with each swing. Yeah, you keep stabbing him in the back. We are good with this. And each hit that we get is going to be very painful against him thanks to that amp damage. You can actually see his life moving. Oh my goodness. You'd think we're on players 8 with how much life he's taking to kill, but he's always been a real meaty little sucker ever since he got a boost. So he's never done a lot of damage, he's just been meaty. Battle Bow and Diamond. Let's go ahead and talk to him. There you are. Tyrael was a fool to have trusted me. Yes, yes he was. Because you betrayed everybody. Because you're a dick. That's just what you are. And back into town to get more potions. Because we did burn through all of them in that little fiasco. I'm not even going to bother checking what that is. Yeah, it's not terrible. It's just not something useful for me. Do we have 2-socket? No, probably not on him either. I think we're going to get just all magical things from here on out. Yeah, it would be very lovely to have a... because these are considered medium, these Gothic plates. A 2-socket Gothic plate would be just perfect. Because it drains stamina way less. And I don't mean mechanics, I mean actual 2-socket. I think... Let's see, I think therefore I am? No. No. I'm going to keep that on me, and I'm going to keep that. I'm going to sell that. There's no point in me keeping that. I'm going to go ahead and sell those and that as well. But that is actually very tempting. I'm going to keep that. I'm going to sell most of the rest of this stuff, though. Yeah, Tier Rune, Tal Rune, no, don't need those. I don't need the Vidala Fetlock, although it would be very nice if I found the rest of the Vidala set, or at least one other part of it. It'd be extremely beautiful, but I highly doubt I'm going to find anything that useful for it. And I don't think we can get Barbarian Helms in here. I'm gonna check real quick. Doesn't look like it. I think I'm gonna have to try for them very, very specifically, and you are going to give me 2 skill points that I can use on whatever I want. So we're gonna go up to level 20 Polearm Mastery here. It's giving us our maximum boost from that, and we can start dumping into other things. Possibly the battle orders would be a very good one to dump into. Concentrate would actually be decent as well. I think we are going to lean towards the whirlwind here. I don't think we're going to go for Berserk, because we're not going to be running across physical immunes. Berserk is going to be more for hell difficulty. So we should be pretty good from here on out. And Berserk is more for whenever I'm going to be taking a lot of damage regardless, so I'm going to kill you as quickly as I can kind of approach to this whole fiasco of the world being taken over by demons. You know, because that's the thing that happens in Diablo. The world is always in trouble because Diablo and his brothers just can't keep to their own bloody playground. And by bloody, I do mean literally bloody playground. Did that guy not pop? Pop. There you go. Let's double check that this is not the stairs over here. It looks like it might be. It is. I'm so glad I came back to check. Into the City of the Damned, find our second waypoint here. And I think once we find the waypoint, I'm going to call it an episode. Because we are over 20... Well, we're not over 20 minutes. We're getting close to it. Oh, wow. Did I... Is that really the waypoint? No, that's not the waypoint. Damned be damned. Let's just wander through. None of these guys are going to be terribly threatening. Dark Familiars are going to die pretty quickly. Only thing I'm really afraid of are the Inferno Balrogs. They're pretty much the only thing that can really cause me any kind of real pain and suffering on here. The rest of these guys, yeah, they can hurt, especially in mass, but individually, nah, I just kill them really fast, and they're not exactly going to kill me in one just kind of volley. Whereas those Infernos just do. If I stand in there and take them, they just hurt like a truck. Come back here. There you go, Mawfiend. Killing that one through the wall while he takes care of our little friends. Not getting too much experience from this, but we should probably still hit 30 by the end of Act 4. Not positive on that, but close enough to positive. And there's the waypoint. So that was rather quick and efficient. Might be a little bit short of an episode for today, but I'm not too worried about that. It's going pretty smoothly. Let's identify this lovely thing. It's plus mana. We're going to sell it. And we don't have anything good to add to it. I keep hoping to see a 2-socket in here, but I just keep getting disappointed. It makes me sad. Those Gothic plates would be so nice. But anyway, if you guys enjoyed this, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time on Diablo 2, whenever we will venture a little bit further into the bowels of hell and hopefully face Diablo, probably around level 29. And hopefully we don't get slaughtered by Iron Maiden along the way. Anyway, keep gaming, have fun, peace out, like I said. This has been Alzorath. Bye.